All right, welcome, ladies, to Chris Fit Online. Again, this is upper body in August. So, we're going to be doing exercises using our door stops today. And if you notice, I've changed the location because I need to have access to doors. So, I'm going to be in between these three doors here, but you can just find one solid door. My recommendation is to go on the opposite side from where the door opens. If the door opens that way, be on this side of the door so that when you're pulling, you won't actually pull the door open by mistake, right? So we have, before we start, of course, we're going to do our warm up or what's left of our warm up. We're going to do as much as we can. But we have this door stop. You need to have this door stop for today. And I'm going to go into some more details a little bit later. All right. So this door stop is what I'm talking about. I have a big one, and there are others that are smaller. Some of them are as small as this one here. Whichever one you have, it'll be perfect. All right. So let's get started on some warm up. I'm actually going to increase up this music a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, let's get a little bit more. All right, so here we go. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Again, breathe in, out. Breathe in and out. Again, breathe in and out. Breathe in. So we're going to look to the right and look to the left. Here we go. Look right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Again, right, left, right, left, right, left. Looking right, up and down. Now, up and down, up and down. Look up and down, up and down. Again, look up, hey, and down. Look up and down. Look up, down, up and down. Not tilting. Tilt the head. Bring the shoulder or the air, the shoulder is nice and relaxed. Now we're going to go for rotation. Head down, carry it around. And while you're doing this, make sure it's not the entire upper body, just the head and the neck is being isolated here. Opposite direction, 2 times. Again, second time. Now shoulders will go 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward 4, 3, 2, 1. And just bring the body to a nice twist. And you can open the arms a little bit wider. That's it. Oh, side. That's it. Then we're gonna twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're gonna make small circles going out. So just small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Medium circles. Medium. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bigger circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 6, 7, 8. Shake it out. We're going to reverse it. Small circles first. In 3, 2, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2. Small circle. Medium circle. 1. Big circles. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake it out. All right. So going into a quick little lunge. Everybody's favorite. I know y'all hate this one, but lunge, rotate, twist the body, hold on to the core, pull yourself back up to standing. We're doing it a little different today in that we're going to alternate the legs. So we're going to go right to the opposite side, reach around, touch that back leg, and this hand is reaching straight up, counter stretching so that you get a nice warm up there. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back and reach back. Take your time. If I'm going too fast or too slow, go at your own pace. Second round. Hold on to the core, keep it nice and steady. Third one. Fourth one. 5. Use all the muscles in the body. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Nice. Shake it out. All right. So I am going to go ahead and start showing you the exercises we have today. So this session, it is my hope that we get through 3 rounds. If not, it's okay. But the main intention I have for you guys today is to learn these movements the proper way, with proper form, using our bands attached to these door stops. All right? Now, first things first. While you're watching me, you can just keep stepping. If you feel like you're not warming up, you can keep stepping, right? So here's what's going to happen. You've got, so I'm going to use this band, gives me moderate intensity when I double it like this, right? And I'm going to give everybody the opportunity to take the time and check which band that is for you. For you, that might be the yellow one, depending on the brand that you have. It might be the green one, it may even be the black one. Remember that when you double the band, essentially you are doubling the intensity. So you have, I'm using this door first, wood chops. First exercise is wood chops. I'm using this door. So I'm using the upper level first. There's 3 levels. I'm using the upper level first. All I'm going to do, I'm going to put this section, this, as you probably have guessed, put it up behind the door. Move your fingers. Don't make your fingers then get chopped off. And the first thing we're going to be doing is a wood chop. Now, the great thing about these bands is even if I were only to be working, if I only have this space, right, I can turn my body diagonally because the bands are going to twist with me. And I'll be able to do the full range of movement without being stuck in a corner. So these wood chops now, wood chops, we're going to take from here. Notice that the band is taut. My legs are open, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And they can be adjusted based on what is comfortable for you. From here, the hands cross the body. We cross the body. Here, keep the belly button in and you're crunching the abs, squeezing the abdominal wall. And you're gonna come down. Keep power in that movement. And then you're gonna release it all the way back until the body turns around. And again, this is what it looks like. That's a wood chop. Wood chop. Right? If I was to turn side and shift this over a little bit so you can see what's happening. That was here, right? using a small space, it's down. Turn towards it, but yeah, I still need some space. And if you have a limited space, you can hold on to the band a little bit up more, right? And pull down, right? Whatever you do, it's an explosive movement, especially coming down, all right? Then of course, the other side is the same thing. For me, I turn out on this diagonal here and readjust the band to come facing you here. All right, so that's the first exercise. We're gonna do these as many reps as possible we can do a whole minute. Because really and truly, this is about feeling out the space. It may feel a little bit awkward, but it's feeling out the space, understanding the body, understanding what works for you, and understanding your positioning of your feet. I'm gonna give you an entire minute to practice through this. All right, so let's get in line. So attach at the top of your door. Move your fingers. I didn't think I have to say that, but move your fingers. Don't let them get locked in the door. Let me see. For persons just joining, we are using the top. Right, we're using the top level. So there are 3 levels. We're now at level 1, just starting, so you don't miss anything. All right, we're gonna grab that band. Let me set the timer. All right, so here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. And focus on getting that position right. Chopping that body, keeping the torso nice and upright. And all you're doing is twisting. So less of the back coming over and more of a crunch in the ass. Yes. That's it. Very important that you twist back towards the band, pull it away. It's chopping wood. Chop the wood. That's a wood chop. Ten seconds. So by this, you should start to feel a little bit more comfortable, kind of finding your footing. 2 and 1. Nice. All right. Give you a few seconds if you need to readjust. So because I'm coming to this side, I'm going to shift it over a little bit just to make room for myself because it's a small space. So here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it, ladies. Down. 2. Good. Face right back. And again. Set up. Yes. And again. And again. Right. Nice. Halfway there. Plant those legs. Keep tracking in that same direction. Feel the work happening in the abdominal walls. Keep the belly button into the back of the spine. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, very nice. All right. So that's round 1. The next exercise, we're going to get a chance to sit on the floor. So I'm going to show it to you in 2 different ways. It's called a lat pull down. Now the lats are these muscles right here. We've worked them before. It's a big muscle that spreads across the back, up to here, comes down and finishes off about here, right? When bodybuilders develop it, they call it the cobra because it spreads out like the cobra. Back muscles. Well, one of the more superficial back muscles. So when you sit on the floor, you want to ensure that the feet can be in contact with the floor. Some persons find this helpful as a base. Some persons maybe a little bit more control for them if they are away from the door. Toes are always pointing up and you're leaning away. Chest is always up and you're always bringing the weight down to the breastbone. Let me show you what that looks like. So I'm going to switch from this side so you can see from the side first, and then we'll go from the back. All right. So here, please pay attention to the way that I tilt the chest up. I keep my chest up, and the same technique, squeeze the shoulder blades together, tuck them down into your back pocket, applies here. The movement is not like this. It's here, out. You're thinking about the muscles that are on the here. They attach and come up like this. Hopefully that makes sense. So from here, you're bringing it down. So the focus is always up. Yes? Here, here. When your arms go up, there should be a stretch in the upper back. The muscles are stretching and then they pull back down for sustained tension. Here. Pull down. Slow, pull down. Now if I turn my back to you, the lat pull down is the same thing. So if I turn my back to you, it's the same thing. So here, 3, 2, 1, and I go. Here, notice my chest, my intention is still upright. I'm up and I come down. Up. Think about making a W. Your elbows are the 2 points. This is the V. You're making a W with the arms. Here. All right? Make sure you're not curving your spine like that because then you're not activating the lat muscles. All right, ladies, let's get it. So again, we're going to do it in 1 minute so that you get enough chance to work this out. So here we go. In 3, hold on, wait, let me just set this back up. I want to make sure you guys have a mirror. So here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. Pull towards the chest. Intention is looking up and to the center of that stopper. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and down into your back pocket. Think about this big muscle that spreads across the back. Yes. Halfway there, ladies. $15 seconds. Keep the belly button in, even though you're not doing an abdominal exercise per se, you still want to keep the core nice and tight. All right, good. So that's 1 minute. That is the first level. That's the first level. So now we're going to go to the mid-level. Now with this one, mid-level, I'm going to put it down to about a little bit above the doorknob. Not just standard door, but a little bit above the doorknob. So say it's in the small of your waist, so the elbow is in the small of your waist, and it touches the door. It's about that point right there. Small of your waist, elbow, and you tap right there. It's slightly above the doorknob here. And then I close the door. All right? Again, you pull away. First exercise we're going to be doing is a internal rotation. Internal rotation is bringing the hand in like this. So the elbow Just making sure I position so you see me. Here, elbow comes in towards the chest. Out, in towards the chest. Right? If I'm doing it with this hand, it's the same thing. Right? Elbow is not all the way out. A lot of persons make that mistake and then they end up doing something like this. You want to tuck the elbow so that what is working here is the shoulder joint or the rotator cuff muscle. So internally rotate that elbow or that shoulder and then back out. Don't allow it to fall back behind you. If you're having difficulty controlling it in the plane of your body, maybe it's too heavy, the band. You need to lighten it, all right? So again, it goes in, explosion, and then out. Force tight. In, and back up. In, and out. In, and out. That's internal rotation. For external rotation, all you do, same hand, internal rotation, same hand, just turn towards the band, and now I'm going to bring my band towards you, still keeping my elbow tucked in. So if I was to turn this way, that's what it would look like. You don't want to tie yourself up like this, I'm just showing you, right? So out here, but you don't want the band to be rubbing on you like that. So you just here, external rotation, external rotation. Superset with internal rotation, internal rotation. Let me show you on the other arm, just in case it's confusing. Remember to ask me questions if you're confused, right? So here, internal rotation on the right arm. This is my right. Elbow is tucked. Internal rotation happening from the shoulder and out. Internal, out, keep the belly in. And then for external rotation, I just turn towards the band, adjust the handles if needed, and then I'm going to do the same motion, but now it's going outward. External rotation, keep the belly nice and tight, bottom is tucked, out, and out. All right? Everybody have? So, internal rotation and external rotation. So first we're going to do 1 minute of figuring out our internal rotation on the right side. Then we're going to turn to the band and do external rotation on the same right side. And then we're going to do it on the left side. All right? So here we go. Right hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Internal rotation. Let's get it. In. Good. You should feel most of that work happening in the shoulder complex of the body. Keep the core nice and tight. Body is lovely and tall. Yes. Halfway there. Ten seconds on this clock. Keep that elbow tucked. Don't allow it to slack. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I turn. Oh. Now I turn towards the band, so I do my external rotation. So here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. Out. Out. Yes. External. External. Yes. Watch the wrist. Don't allow the wrist to bend abnormally. Try to keep a neutral wrist. So when you pull out, the wrist should remain neutral, not bent back with the motion of the movement, right? Halfway there, ladies. And yes, good. So now that we have done the right side, we're going to go to the left side doing the same thing. First with internal rotation. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. Internal rotation. Mid-level internal rotation. Put that elbow down and tuck. Shoulder blades are tucked together. Keep them tucked into the back pocket. Keep that belly button nice and flat in towards the spine. And think about engaging all the abdominal muscles, not just the front or anterior abs. That's it, ladies. Halfway there. Five seconds. Almost there. Nice. And now we're going to do external rotation of that same arm, which is turn towards the band. Here we're going. 5, 4, 2, and 1. Let's get it. External rotation. Halfway there. Shoulder blades are squeezing back towards each other, especially the working arm. Keep it down. 10 seconds. But make sure you have to remind them to do this when they enter the entrance. Tell them about this, yo. Right, and rest. Good. All right. Nice. All right, rest, rest, rest. So this next exercise is pretty simple. We've done this one as a bent over exercise, but now all we're going to do is a standing row. This is still mid-level. So here, you want to ensure that the upper body gets a nice stretch, not over like that, but allow it to stretch. Why I like whenever the band is taut, it's tight here and it's tight here. It's tighter right here. Tight here, not slack like this, right? You're not on a horse, you're not getting up. All right, so it goes here, relax the knees, right? And then all you're gonna do is allow the upper back to stretch apart, scapula to separate, and then explode and pull them back together and down into your back pocket. Here, pull. Typically with a row, because there's so many muscles assisting with the row might feel very light with just one band. And oftentimes persons, even the weakest of links in a fitness group has to do like a double up of bands, right? So if that is you, that's fine. You can do that on a second row. But for now, let's focus on the technique of getting a proper row. So here we go. 1 minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, ladies. The timer is running. Yes. Squeeze it straight back. Yes. Pull back. Relax the knees. Neutral spine. And if you even have like a little bit of a wonkiness in the upper spine, sometimes when you really squeeze back, you might get a pop in the spine or even the mid spine. Keep the shoulders down, keep the belly tucked in tight. Good. And rest. So that is a row. That is a row. Up, up. So now we're gonna go to the lowest portion of the door. Low, low, low. So now we're going down here. Are you seeing me? And I'm sliding it under the door. Carrying it to the center. It's at the lowest level. All right? So it's now at the lowest level. We're going to do bicep curls and tricep extensions as a superset. Everybody's good? So right at the bottom, to the same doorstop. Yes, it's under the grill. 1 sec, proceed. Yes, slide it right under the, and put the stopper on the other side of the grill. Okay, good, good. All right. So let me demonstrate. So then this bicep curl is just like when we're sitting on the back. Not sitting, standing. Or would you like to be sitting? So keep the belly button tucked in. The hands will come close enough to the side of the hips, side of the body. You keep the elbows relaxed. You're going to turn them over because that's the motion of the bicep. And you're going to carry it straight up the crunching, elbows pointing down to the floor. And it's going to open up again and it's going to go right in again as we activate those biceps. That's a bicep curl. Don't allow the band to pull you forward. If you're doing these funny things, it means that the band is too heavy. If you're doing this, it means that the bicep is likely too light, okay? And then after we've done 1 minute of bicep curls, we're gonna go into one movement that I am so thankful that we're here to this point where we no longer have to worry about our tricep extensions being one where we're near hanging ourselves, okay? So here you're gonna do a slight lunge forward, elbows, the band for me is coming over my shoulders. So if I turn my back, it's coming up over either shoulder, yes? And then you step forward on any leg, doesn't matter which one, because the legs are just there to anchor you. So here, keep belly in, and you're gonna extend. Elbows are pointing forward, extend here, over the shoulders, over the head. There, tricep extension. Here, the body is static, the only thing that's moving is the forearms. Okay? And if I was to face you forward, but I'll try to face you forward from this angle, it's here, extend. Here, extend. Try not to allow the elbows to go out to the side like that. Keep them tucked in. Here. It's like you have a big drum and you're playing the drums, the drums, the drums. Hopefully that makes some sense. All right, so let's get it. Bicep curls are first. Bicep curls are another set of exercises that many persons tend to have to increase the weight on because those biceps are very strong. They're at the front of the body and we use them for so many things. Lifting, driving, all sorts of things. So they get a lot of work. So here we go in 5 seconds. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it, ladies. Up and down. Bicep curl. Good. Our own little home gym with using just a few bands. Isn't that easy? Keep it nice and controlled. Keep the core nice and tight. By this, most of us, well, all of us have a really nice developed core because we've done so many core exercises over the past couple of months. So we know what it feels like to have a strong enough core to hold our bodies upright throughout that entire exercise. 15 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right. We go to our tricep extensions now. So here we go in 5. Grab the bands in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it, ladies. Straight up. Allow those bands to gently rest, not rub, not irritate, but gently rest on the shoulder, on the back of the shoulder. We're beating those drums. "15 seconds, ladies." Yeah. Focus on that breath out. Keep those arms in line, both elbows pointing forward. Rest. Good. Nice. All right, so that's what? The lowest, biceps, triceps, and then of course, where's my reverse wood chop? Oh, there it is. So reverse wood chop, I don't know why I don't have it on this board. Reverse wood chop, let me put it down so that we remember, or that I remember. So the reverse wood chop is the opposite of what we just did. So a while ago, we went from up to down. Now we're gonna pick it up and we're gonna shoot it up. Powerful movement. Down, shoot it up. It's the opposite of what we just did. We did our regular wood chop. Now we're doing the reverse wood chop. Lifting up that big axe and swinging it up to the ceiling or to the skies. So here we go. Everybody got that one? Yes? Good, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it, ladies. And up and down. I want to see everybody exploding through the screen. That's it. Keep your body in one straight line. Keep that line moving. Keep that pattern going. Each time you lift, exert that effort, exert that exhale. Yes. Halfway there, ladies. Good. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. And of course, all we're going to do now is switch to the opposite side. So here we go right away in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Up. Good. Very powerful movement. Yes, ladies, shoot it right up to the ceiling. And if you can keep those arms straight along the pattern, keep them straight, even better. Keep them straight. Use those back muscles. Use all those core muscles to really power through. Use the hips as well, engage the hips. Squeeze the glutes, allow them to help to whip you around. Whole body movement. Ten seconds. Nice. Right. So now we're just going to take our space on the floor. Like I said, today is really demonstration, so we took a lot of time to demonstrate. So we're going to hit the floor. I'm going to use my timer here. So you're going to have to just listen to my voice. So here on the floor, everybody seeing me? So you're lying on the floor. Where is this timer? Oh, let's stretch it out. You're lying on the floor. Let me just get my timer up. So we're going to do a few abdominal exercises. First is a crunch, then a reverse crunch, then a Russian twist. So the regular crunch, let me remind you guys, you're lying on the back. Hands can either be behind the head. I hope my video is not too far from you. The hands are behind the head. So advanced ladies, and you're just going to press, engage the abs first of all, and then the head and neck will follow, not the neck first. All right, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. It's not a sit-up, it's just a crunch, crunching from the upper abs, the mid abs, and lower abs. And the modification for this is hands will go above and beyond the knees. Shoulders come back to the floor, reach up and above the knees. Then the final exercise, we all know this one, is the Russian twist. So if you have your dumbbells, you can use your dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, but you do have something like a weight, like a yoga block or a textbook, you can use that as well. You could even use a cushion, right? So heels are dug into the floor, toes are pointing up. I have my two, this is 6 pounds. I just reach side, bring the hands as low to the floor as possible. Stretch as far as the torso will allow you to stretch without feeling any pain. The advanced version for this is, of course, legs are up in the air. You're sitting on a coccyx bone. You're reaching over, 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 over. All right? And of course, if you don't have any weights, and this is what you can manage right now, then you manage that. All right? So we have all of these ab exercises. We're doing them back to back. Each of them we're doing as many reps as possible within 1 minute. All right? Here we go, ladies. Do it all. Keep the belly button in tight. Keep it flat. Try not to let it go. Oops. Did I forget my own password? All right, so here we go in 3. First abdominal crunch, lying on the back. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. 1. And if you have dumbbells and you want to go the extra mile and extend the arms with the dumbbells, that is quite all right. Breathe out each time you lift. That's it, ladies. Think about tightening those abs. And rest. Rest, rest, rest. That's a minute. Rest. All right. Up next, we have the reverse crunch. Did I show you reverse crunch? What did I show you? Reverse crunch, ladies. I'm not sure what I showed you. I don't think I showed this to you just now. But this one is the one that the hands are side here. Legs are up in the ceiling. And you're lifting up. For my advanced ladies, you want to reach straight up to the ceiling. Ladies who are a little bit less advanced, a little rough, contracting the abdominals, lifting the hips as slightly, as gently as you can off the floor is suffice. So here we go. 1 minute on the clock. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. And rest. Up next, we have our Russian twist. Remember at baseline, Russian twist can just be feet on the floor, gentle twist. My more advanced ladies, you want to cross the legs, control them, balance on those sit bones. All right, so there we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. And rest. Immediately, we're going to go right onto the tummy. Stretching all those abs. And if you have back problems, back pain, back cramping, and this is too much for you, you can just do a lying on the floor, just gently listen to your body and just lift as far as you can. All I do here is I stretch the abs, shoulders away from the ears. And tilt the head up slightly, yes. Stretch all of the neck. And then as you're comfortable, pull the elbows, keep the hands planted on the floor, but pull the elbows towards the hips. Hips are moving towards the elbows as you get that stretch into the mid-back. And relax. If it feels good to bend right leg, hold on to the right leg with the left arm and just lift that leg slightly off the floor. Go ahead and do that. If not, a gentle twist is fine as well with both legs relaxed. Nice. And relax, opposite side, same thing. Leg, arm. Open the space between the arm, the back, and the hips. Nice. From here, we're going to push into a child's pose. Curl the lower back. Stretch, leave the hands out. Palms planted into the floor. Stretch the shoulders. And if it feels good to lift the palms off the floor, leaving the fingertips on the floor, sink in the chest to the floor. You can open the legs if that feels good. Allow the body to fall in between. Good. Walk the hands back. Seated, facing me. Legs can either be folded or stretched out in front of you, whichever one is more comfortable. I'm just gonna bring, for me, this is my right hand, it could be your left hand. Pull that arm across the body, keep the shoulders down from the cheeks, away from the jaw. Bring the arm up behind the head. Keep the chest open, keep the space in between the chin and the chest open. Find a spot in your room, look straight up, or look straight out at it. Keep the eyes, keep the gaze forward. And relax. Other arm across the body. Same treatment, shoulders away from the ears. And when you're ready, pull that arm back behind you. Keep the space between the chin and the chest open. Keep the gaze up. And open. Nice. From here, we're going to come to standing. Take your own sweet time. Come to standing. Breathe the arms up over the head. Step forward a bit. Arms overhead. And breathe out, retreat to one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lift. Opposite side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lift it up. Chin to chest. You can clasp the hands behind the head. Tuck the chin to chest. Elbows are curved around the head as you round the upper body. Round the middle back. Round the lower back. Open the legs as you bring the weight of the head in between the legs. Shift, shift, shift. And from the tailbone lifting first, drop the hands, squeeze them heavy. And imagine yourself a little bit taller. Nice, ladies. Pat yourselves. As I had said earlier, this was a class to basically give you demonstrations of these new ways of using the band.